Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me this JPEG, and it's got some texture of bricks in the background, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate. I always make a duplicate in case I mess something up. Now select it and go up to your crop tool and get the crop tool and make sure you get it all. Go a little bit extra and then crop. And by doing that, our image stayed. Now, I'm not going to convert it to a bitmap. I'm not going to resample it because it's already pretty small. It's only 2 inches wide. So we'll go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace. Yours might be under Bitmap, Outline Trace, Clip Art. And it does it pretty quick. Take your new sample out of the way. It's got a little bit of garbage on the outside, but that doesn't matter. Go up to Object and Group and ungroup it. Then grab some black and move it over. Then we can delete all this. It looks pretty good. Now we can always take the yellow box trick, add some yellow, go to Object, Order, back a page to make sure there's no white, and there's not. I'm going to leave it yellow because it might be easier for you to see. And he mentioned when he does it, it's got a lot of nodes. So if we select it all and then go to the shape tool, it's got 714 nodes, but it's got 169 objects. So with selecting it all, I'm going to go right here. And this is what I would always do. Control D and make a duplicate of this. Move it over here. Just so you can see if it altered in it when we take away some of the nodes. So select all the nodes. And we're going to go right here. We're going to type in a magical number of 20 that I've just picked through the years. And if you look right down, there's 714 nodes. I hit enter. There's 443 nodes, but there's 169 objects. So there's basically less than 3 per object. So if you look at it, it can't have any less nodes. Now, I don't know what he's going to do with it being a DXF file. And if he's going to cut it out with a plasma cutter or just that's what they need for their laser cutter. If it's a laser cutter, you're already ready. If it's a plasma cutter, you might have to watch some of these nodes that are too close to each other. And sometimes you can really back up and look at where the nodes are real concentrated, like right there. And it's just because there's so many objects. So we'll grab the shape tool. I actually got the smoothing tool. And there's still just 3 nodes. Now, if it's a plasma cutter, I would, round off some of these points. As long as you leave a tree looking look, and you can, especially if it's plasma, you can make it a little bit thicker on the limbs. Now, the only other thing I see is we've kind of messed up the outline. You can see it's real thin here and thick there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to save this for the next video and how to correct that. And then all you would do is take it, left click, right click, make sure it's a hairline, and right there. So stay tuned for part 2, and maybe we'll clean this rectangle up and make it more even. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.